What is up guys, Brandon here from the Tech Views Gadget channel. How you all doing today? And we are looking at a Speck product here, and they have teamed up with Burton, which is like a snowboarding clothing wear, which is pretty cool. And they teamed up and they've made a pretty funky looking case, and this is for the iPhone 4, and as we all know from yesterday, it will fit the iPhone 4S as well because they are completely the same. And let's go and head into the box. Packaging looks pretty cool. Get a little hole there for you to test out before you buy. So get that out of the way. Here is the case, and the unique thing about this case is that on the back it's actually fabric. It feels like a coat pretty much, and usually the stitching or the glue of it is usually bad quality, but they've done an alright job on this actually. Everything's aligned perfectly, which was pretty cool. And the new Speck iPhone 4 products have got a bigger cutout now. I don't know why, but personally it looks pretty cool, and you get to see more of your iPhone 4. And you get no flashbacks in your camera, so that's all cool. Good in the hood. So this is a two-part piece, as you can see now. You place it in and you pop it on top. So let's get my iPhone 4 and plop it in there. And there we go, and it is literally that easy to put it on. So really nice and easy to put it on. That's why I like my cases. I don't want it to be tough to put on and off. So as you can see by the cutout there, it looks pretty sweet. So let's have a look around the phone. You've got the 3.5mm jack and the sleep wake button, all nice and easy to get to. It's not tight around the 3.5mm jack, so if you get bigger headphones with chunky, you'll be alright with that. Really nice and easy to get to. I hate it. I don't really hate it, but I prefer it when they have one big cutout for all the, the mute switch and the volume up and down button, instead of them having a cut through there. So you have to try and adventure through and get your mute button. But they've done one big cutout there, which is pretty cool. And at the bottom, you're perfectly fine. All good for docks, etc. So the cool thing I like about this case is that around here, it's like a really smooth, smooth connection between the two pieces. It's not sharp or nothing, really smooth, and it's got like this rounded feel to it on around the edges, which is really cool, and it just feels better in the hand when it's all rounded. And on the back you've got that really cool unique design, which just looks different to other cases with fabric on the back, and it feels good as well. And the cutout on the back as well is really nice. You're definitely not going to get any flashbacks at all, and you can see a bit more of your iPhone 4, and easier for people to see it, really. What else about this product do I like? The whole Burton look to it. You've kind of got that fashion look on your case, so it does look fashionable. It's like a fashionable accessory, and Speck has done a really good job actually. This is definitely one of my top cases. It just feels good in the hand. It's got a nice bit of protection, and it's got, I do like a lip on my products, and you can see it's got a tiny lip there, and I don't like too big a lips. So that's got a nice, it's not exactly chunky, it's not exactly thin, it's like a perfect lip. So when you do place your iPhone 4 or 4S on your face, it's not going to harm it at all. But the cool thing I like about this most, it feels good in the hand, it's thin. I do like my thin cases, it's not chunky in the hand, and it's very, very protective, And, you're not going to get really better than that. A protective case, which looks pretty cool as well. That's all I look for in a case, and that's what suits me best, and this one's done it very well, and it does look pretty fashionable, and it's blue, and I love blue, so it looks pretty cool. If they got a load of colours, they got like red, they got yellow, they got cream, purple, dark blue, light blue, they've got all different colours, so check it out. It's called the Speck Burton case for the iPhone 4 and 4S, because it does fit them. So yeah, check it out guys. It's just a short review, me telling you what I like about it. Subscribe if you're new, and if you want, you can follow me on Twitter. Links will be below. Thanks for watching guys, much appreciated. Peace.